What's going on, you guys? It's your boy from the main universe, the NovaVerse, and today we're going to be looking at the article for the next upcoming arc in Dragon Ball Super. It's going to be the Universe Survival arc. This is the article for the key visual and synopsis. From the looks of this, like this picture right here, this picture looks amazing. It looks really dope. From the looks of this, it seems like everybody, like they're ready to go. Everyone's ready to throw down. We got everybody here, like all the main people that we know that we've seen before, and then we have Android 17 right here, which is, you know, a lot of people already know that. We got Goku, 17, Vegeta, boy Gohan. Yo, that's that boy. That's that boy Gohan. Everyone was sleeping on Gohan, saying that he was never going to return. And look at him. This boy is in his gi from the Buu saga. He's got his hair is cut down. I kind of wish that, I wish that he would have had like the little bang hanging here like he usually did, you know, from the Buu saga. That would have made him look even more beast, but, you know, it's whatever. He's making it back. But yeah, we got the two Zenos here. I'm assuming, I don't know which one is which. I'm gonna say this is the present Zeno from Universe 7 that we all know from our main timeline where all our heroes are, and then we have the one from the future Trunks timeline that was brought back by Goku, and we have the Daishinkan with the Grand Priest, aka Whis and Vado's dad, and we even got Master Roshi here. Like, what is, like, even Master Roshi's ready to throw down. We got Tien here who looks like he's ready, then Piccolo, and of course, you know, we got 18, and then our boy Krillin looks like he's about to just mess somebody up, but probably not. Even Majin Buu is ready. And then like this picture here looks, oh my god, it looks so dope. They each got their own individual colors. It looks so sick. But I wonder what's gonna happen here. The way that I'm seeing this is most likely gonna be the, you know, the Omni tournament, the tournament with all the different universes. But they're probably gonna throw some type of twist in it to where it would make the stakes higher, I guess. Because I guess, you know, if it was just a tournament, there'd really be no stakes. But they're probably gonna take it and throw some type of stake into it to make it more significant to the series. I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen. But what I'm thinking happened here is that the present Zeno, or the Omni King, King of all, whatever name you want to call him, but he's probably told the future one of what happened, you know, how they had like Universe 6 and Universe 7 had this little tournament, and he went to that little planet that they were having their tournament on, and he told them that he wanted to have a tournament of his own with all the universes pretty much. So he probably told the future one, and the future Zeno is on board. So yeah, I wonder how this is gonna go down though. But let's see, let's read this. It says, in conjunction with this weekend's February 2017 issue of V-Jump and forthcoming news out of Jump Fiesta, the official Dragon Ball Super website has revealed the key visual and brief synopsis for the next year's Universal Survival arc. This is actually sounding really dope. I'm actually really hyped for this, but let me try to, they got these English translations for us people. This is basically going to be the plots and basically what's going to go down. Now, normally I wouldn't be into this kind of stuff because I like to keep it fresh. I don't really like to know what's going to happen before it actually happens. You know, I want it to happen there and me not expect it, but you know, since I recently started up this Dragon Ball channel, you know, I pretty much have to at this point, you know, got to keep you guys updated. But yeah, let's read this. It says, at Goku's request, the Omni King's Tournament of Power. Okay, that's interesting. Martial arts tournament between universes now begins, but this also proves to be the beginning of universal destruction. Oh man, this is already sounding crazy. Like, it just went from a regular tournament to destruction. Like, I wonder what's really gonna happen here, but let's keep on reading here. What awaits the victors of this tournament and the vanquished? Oh shoot. How will these intense team battles between the elites of each universe turn out? Man, this is actually sounding really crazy. Instead of just being a normal tournament where just for fun, it sounds like it's about to be something crazy. Let's keep on reading though. The image showcases both timelines, Omni King characters as brought together at the end of the previous story arc. The Great Priest, you know, the Grand Priest, Great Priest, whichever, recently revealed to be an angel and father to Whis and Vados. And the 10-member Universe 7 team consisting of Majin Buu, Krillin, number 18, number 17, Son Goku, Vegeta, Son Gohan, Kame Sennin, Tenshinhan, and Piccolo. Even Krillin, Tien, and Master Roshi are even participating in this. You know this is gotta be crazy if they're gonna be in it, and especially Gohan, considering that Gohan here, that he doesn't fight whatsoever. So the fact that he's actually gonna fight in this tournament makes me think what happened, because the only reason I would have ever saw him fighting ever again is if either something was gonna happen to the Earth and Goku and Vegeta went around to stop it, or someone threatened either his wife or his baby. This tournament probably has some high stakes where they literally need everyone to fight, not just Goku and Vegeta here. This seems like it's going to be pretty intense. Let's keep going here. Dragon Ball Super enters its new chapter, the Universal Survival arc. As you can see from the main visual, it'll be a full throttle story where Goku and the rest of the Universe 7 warriors form a team to take on a tournament between universes. Artificial Human number 17 and Majin Buu are there too, so personally I can't contain my excitement at the thought of what kind of fights we'll see. see. Look forward to this next chapter that'll be sure to feature super intense battles with non-stop appearances by the elites of each universe. Man, this is sounding crazy. I don't know how many times I'm going to say it, but it really does. Let's read the rest of this here. The website also notes that original author Akira Toriyama provided the original draft for the story and characters. Additional information and a promotional video will be made available at Jump Festa this weekend during Bandai Namco's Super Dragon Ball Heroes panel. The Universe Survival Arc is set to begin February 5th, 2017. The Dragon Ball Super television series airs Sunday morning at 9 a.m. on Fuji TV in Japan. The series is available for free and premium viewing on licensed sites such as Crunchyroll, Daisuki, and Anime Lab. New episodes are added in their original Japanese language with accompanying English subtitles the same day as their Japanese broadcast. From just reading this article, this arc just seems like it's going to be really crazy. I'm not even going to lie. Man, so all I know is I'm just gonna hold on. Let me just pull this up so I give you guys something to look at instead of just sitting on a page here. Let's open up this picture here. But from reading this article, this arc sounds like it's gonna be really crazy. I'm not even gonna lie here. As I'm just sitting here, like I said before, I'm just wondering as to what's gonna go down here. To the fact that 17 had to actually show up, because if you actually look here on this one, let's look on this right here. He actually still has this Ranger armband. I don't know. I'm wondering how this is gonna play out. And I'm trying to think about how it's gonna play out. We have episodes 71 and 72. You know, when Hit's gonna come and try to kill Goku. I'm just gonna throw out the spoiler alert here. It's not like a fat spoiler, but you know, it's saying what's gonna happen. I haven't really looked into any videos really for like these next 2 episodes because I don't know, because I was planning to make a video on the preview for it. You know, I didn't want my opinions formed off of what other people said, so I haven't looked into it much. But all I know from seeing a little bit is that Hit's gonna come, he's gonna show up, and he's gonna almost kill Goku. I'm assuming he's gonna use his, you know, his deadly techniques on him, because you know, back in the Universe 6, Universe 7 tournament, he wasn't actually able to use those same techniques, so he held back very heavily against Goku. But then again, Goku was also suppressed during that battle, because you know, Goku, he didn't want to kill Hit either. So basically, it's gonna be, all I know is, I'm assuming he's gonna use his actual signature techniques, his deadly techniques on Goku. He's probably gonna heavily damage Goku to the point where he's near death, but I don't think he's actually gonna die. It's probably just, you know, just to build up hype. You know, Toei and Toriyama, they love to you know, build up the hype, throw it out there, you know, give us mixed signals, try to make us think one thing just to, you know, hit us with another thing later on. But yeah, he's probably gonna hurt Goku really bad to the point where he's near death. And from what I've seen, Goku, he like has Goku hidden. I'll probably put a picture on screen. He like, Hit is like holding Goku in his hands by his shirt, and it looks like he's unconscious. He's probably gonna think that he's dead. I'm assuming he's not gonna be dead. Something's gonna happen to where he's actually gonna get out of this, and they're probably gonna have a battle. I'm assuming is what's gonna happen. Or the person who contacted Hit, who hired Hit, is gonna let him know that Goku actually wasn't dead, and Hit might just come back and actually try to kill him like flat on. But pretty much all I can think of for that part, at least. But you know, for the next arc, I'm trying to think of like what's actually gonna go down. All I know is future and present Zeno, I know they talk to each other for sure. Maybe this tournament's gonna go down and something bad's gonna happen in the middle of the tournament, to where it's gonna be a serious threat to the point that they have to fight the threat together instead of actually fighting each other in the tournament. You know, it's just speculation. I literally don't know anything about what's gonna happen. I haven't looked into any spoilers, but if I do, I'll get back to you guys on that for sure. I'm not sure when, but you know, I probably should have looked into some of the spoilers now. That would have made this video a lot more entertaining, because I would have known exactly what's gonna go down. So I could have gave you guys spoilers or minor ones. I don't know. That's a very touchy subject for some people. People don't like to know those kinds of things. But really, all I can say is that from the sounds of this, it's going to be a really good arc. And I'm hoping that it doesn't end within 10 episodes or 10 to 12 episodes. Like the traditional time span for an arc in anime, basically, is like 12 episodes. So I hope it doesn't end. A lot of people were saying that this multiverse tournament wasn't going to come out until like near the end of Super. And, you know, we're getting it now, finally. So I have no idea what's going to happen. I'm about 99% sure that this isn't going to be the end of Super. This show was making them way too much money. I don't think they would end it this quick. I have a feeling this is going to be a really long arc, because if it's going to involve all 12 of the universes that are still remaining, I don't think it's going to end quick, because there's way too many possibilities, way too many things they could do with this arc, considering that all the universes are involved, to just end the series right after this. And plus, they've only dived into 3 universes in this whole, like in the series as a whole so far, in the 70 episodes that we've had already. If this show were to end now, a lot of people, I feel like, would just be unsatisfied, because we want to know what's going to happen in the remaining 9 universes that we have yet to explore. So there's a lot of things that they can actually do with the rest of those. So I don't think it's going to end anytime soon. This is more than likely not going to be the last arc of the series. series. Look at Z. Z did amazing, and there's 291 episodes to that show. GT, I know that's a very touchy subject with a lot of people. It didn't do as good because it wasn't created by the actual creator Toriyama, and it only had 64 episodes, but we're well past 64. We're about to be on episode 71 this Sunday, or Saturday if you have it on Crunchyroll. Yeah, I'm just going off on a tangent, so I'm just going to end the video here. I really don't have much to say anymore. I read the article, you know, let me show you guys the article real quick. Let me give you guys like a scroll through it real quick, you know, stuff like that. It's looking amazing though. It's looking pretty dope. Let me just scroll down here so you guys can get another look at it. And also, I'll leave the link in the description for this website if you guys want to check it out yourselves, as well as, you know, all my social media and stuff like that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm really enjoying this whole Dragon Ball thing. I'm going to continue doing this. I'd really appreciate some feedback from you guys, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really have much to say anymore. That's all there is to it. All I got to say is I'm really hyped for this arc. Right after we have this little 2-episode arc with the hit Goku thing, the next we're jumping straight into an arc with multiple different universes in there. If you guys got anything to say, let me know down in the comments. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the video by dropping me a like. I'd greatly appreciate that, and leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. It's been NovaVerse, and I'm out. Peace.